there are of course a lot of shifts that one keeps on talking about overall, be it in terms of automation becoming intensifying, or 3D coming in, or robotics coming in, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and often used the terms are used in conjunction. But if I look at the HR space and if I break it up into various parts, I think let me start off with the talent acquisition space. I think if I look at talent acquisition space, the whole process of selection, where we currently use a lot of people who actually sift through resumes, that is undergoing a transformation, because we are using our computers to learn more and using algorithms to be able to sort out far more. Now that's easy because it's a logic based one, but I think the interesting twist that is coming, it's logic on logic and with the learning built in, so which means that a machine is also able to look at identify the patterns of what is being followed and learn from the patterns and apply that learning. So which means that doing a sorting in a far more efficient manner, and ability to reduce the time that is spent by various people in the organization for actual recruitment, because you're doing the sorting and selection in a far more accurate manner, and also increasing the chances of a success of a candidate then joining the organization, because you have a fit which is taking place and the quality improves, the time goes down. So I think this is a space which is seeing a lot of change, and it will change the HR gamut, because today if you look at a lot of people who work for us are actually operating in this space, in the HR space, and that will reduce. I think employee experience is the other one. We've got Siri and we've got Android apps, etc., where we have got our personal assistants, which can actually, I can just give a command to the watch and things start happening. I think in the HR space, this is another change that is obviously on the anvil, where it can be HR on demand. So we've come from a model where we've got a shared services center where a person can call up and somebody picks up the phone and gives you the answer, but that itself can be led by machine and done completely by machine. So that's another big change that is bound to happen, and the machine kind of because the simple queries, first, second, third level of queries, can actually then be answered by the machine. It's only for the higher one that you may say, okay, maybe the machines have not learned that much and we need to go to somebody else answering that. So I think that's an important one on the experience. I think similarly on the talent management side, I think we have been talking a lot about people's career paths and how one moves from point A to point B, but really laying it out as a roadmap. And same HR personal assistant can help you then to say, hey Priyanka, you do a media role and you want to get into some experience centric role, and this is the path and this is the other opportunities. And guess what, because the data is more freely available, these are the kind of compensation, these are the kind of experiences that go with this, so you're more informed. You can have it sitting over here that, okay, these are my options, something similar to what a Google Maps does today. It tells you the time to go from point A to point B, it tells you the traffic, it tells you the distance that is there, so you have all the parameters for you to be making an informed judgment, right? So similar thing taking place from a career development perspective, and then if you combine it with the learning, it can kind of tell you, okay, hence if you want to look at this path, this is the learning need, what you should be doing at. And then combining with the MOOCs and all the changes which are taking place, if I'm just extending it even further, you can then have the whole system at your fingertips to just decide, okay, this is what I need to do and when I need to do, and it can schedule it immediately. So most of this is available now, but the integration of all this is definitely around the corner for us to take place.